your behavior in the now under pressure, the way you process. It's very important that you be prepared at all the time to give a running account in your mind's eye of what's going on. Now I'm doing this. Now I feel this. Now I'm standing here in this specific place. Now I'm in this arena with these pressures. He's got to identify all the pressures that are on him, all the resistance pushing on him, his fears, his hesitations. But we have to begin with his height, his proportions, his appearance and social personality or attractiveness, the visual aspects. We've got to begin this analysis with the visual aspects, and we go from there. Let's see what we have to work with. I'll make an inquiry into the physical conditioning of my subject. What kind of a shape is he in? What kind of resiliency? What kind of hard bark? These are the things. What is the status and condition of his will? I want to see how he processes, how he thinks, how he comes up with his conclusions, what evidence he's looking for, and how he finalizes that evidence. Then I want to see how he memorializes, what kind of a memory he has, what's the report, what happened. Just like a lawyer doing an investigation, I want to find out your account, the subject's account of what happened. Then I want the ability to carefully interrogate that account and observe. As I'm interrogating, observe the behaviors, looking for any physical indications of deception, double talking, selling me a story. I want to see what the delusions of grandeur are. I want to know where the campaign of entitlement is, how it's developed. I want to know about those engrams, which are emotionally conditioned re-stimulators, like a monkey in the corner of the mind. They're subject to be re-stimulated, and once re-stimulated artfully by someone who has a good Murphy man, good hustler, they can be shunted into, and the victim can be completely controlled by that. Then he can be controlled by the body language. You don't even have to say anything. You know where the intimidation buttons are, where the buttons are that will impress him, and how to shunt into his will to believe and sell him a good story and see what he bites on. You put up a smorgasbord of stories, see what he bites on. This is called gaining power in the interview. And this is just a small hint regarding all the resistances that are out there in the arena in the now. With all of this, the shorty has to contend with. He needs to be fully aware, fully alert, fully present in the now, or he's going to be lost. If he delves into the past, if he allows himself the luxury of justifying, of hiding behind a belief of inferiority feelings, if he makes an excuse and a rationalization of the limitations of his height, he's going to have a hard time. He's already multiplying and adding to his problem. He's got enough to take care of objectively in the now than to worry about ghosts. You got to keep those ghosts in check. And he's always has to be in rational control of himself. It's the arena that he's in, and he has to know how to exit, when to get out, when to cry uncle, and how to make a meaningful teaching experience out of all of this. He doesn't have to get what he's asking for. The important thing is to know how to effectively ask for it. You are your own advocate and your own salesman. But first you have to sell to yourself credibly what you want from your environment. Then you have to come up with planning. Not a plan, but the ability to plan. Not the plan. And he has to have enough inspiration to think that he has a remote possibility of being effective in the arena. And then he has to roll the dice, move out, and act on that chance. He has to do something big to get big feedback, indisputable feedback on how he's done. Then we take all of that home. We do a Sherlock Holmes reconstructive deductive analysis, recreate what happened with pictures, with argument and evidence, and we figure out what went wrong. We come up with a different way of planning for tomorrow. We do that, we're then a winner. To my mind, that's what it is to win. Notice I didn't say anything about getting any results. Take care of the small things. The big things will take care of themselves.